What's up, everybody? Nicholas Kuzmich here from nicholaskuzmich.com. Hey, it's a brisk, cold winter day here in the T-Dot, but we got to do what we got to do, right? Hey, before I forget, if you want me to personally help you grow your business, accelerate the results in your business, not in a way where you got to like take more courses or read more blogs or do more like useless stuff, but actually like work personally with me so I can tell you exactly what you need to do to get even better results, check out workwithnick.com. There I'll show you many and multiple ways on how I can probably best personally serve you and help you. But today, here's the deal. I'm coming off a pretty stoked weekend. What I mean by that is just the other day, I competed in my second Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. I've been doing this for just under a year. Still a newbie, a white belt. But second tournament, my first tournament about 4 weeks ago or so, competed, got a silver medal, not bad. And a couple days ago, competed in a higher weight class, single elimination, with some monsters, frankly. Big, strong dudes, had way more experience than me, and was managed to pull off and take home a gold for the team. But here's the learning point and how it might be able to help you. The question is, how was I able to, in less than a year of training, or about a year of training now, be able to go into my second tournament and to be able to beat guys who competed at the provincial level or the state level, who have won multiple golds in the past. In fact, the guy that I ended up beating for the gold medal actually went on in the no-gi section later on that I didn't compete in win gold. So how does a dude like me, who doesn't have the experience, the skill set necessarily, come in out of the scenes and be able to take home gold in my next tournament and make this progress towards getting even better results for future tournaments coming up? And really, frankly, it's one reason and one reason only, and that one reason is having the right team or having the right coaches around me. You see, I'm really just the byproduct of listening to a bunch of people who are way smarter than me, who can help me advance way better than I could on my own. See, it's very easy for me to just like attended YouTube University and watch jiu-jitsu videos and think all of a sudden I got game, or just attend regular classes, which is nothing wrong with that. But I have a private jiu-jitsu coach. His name is Elliot. Love the guy. He has helped me to like probably, and I hate to use the coin term 10x, but literally 10x my results, my personal private coaching sessions with him. And here's the best part. I literally just go. I don't have to think about what to do. He tells me exactly what I need to work on, and I work on it, and I get a better result. In fact, when we were at the tournament, as I'm in the middle of the fight, all I'm doing is listening for his voice. He tells me what I need to do. I do it, and I win. I mean, it's a beautiful system. My strength and conditioning coach, Chris Romanoff, when I get to the gym, he tells me exactly what I need to work out. I tell him my goals. I tell him when my next competition is. I tell him what I need to achieve. He builds out the plan. I simply follow, execute the plan, and I get a better result. Private coaching there, right? My doctor, Dr. Daniel Stickler. You know, he knows the goals that I'm reaching towards. He knows what I want to achieve. He tells me exactly what I need to do from a health perspective and what to eat and what to avoid and all that. I simply follow through and we get the result. The case in point here is so many people are trying to attempt life and this business thing all on their own, finding the cheap and cost-effective / lazy way to get a result. And frankly, I think there's two types of people in the world. There's fast laners, people who don't want to waste the time, want to get the result in the most cost-effective way as possible, and then there's those who dilly-daddle and come up with every excuse in the book to not get the fast result and go to YouTube University and take 1 million courses and listen to 1 million podcasts. And it's not to say that those don't work, it's just to say that path is much slower. Now, on that note, before I forget, if you are looking for that person in your life for your business, right? If you're looking for that person who will just tell you what to do and all you got to do is like follow through and execute on that, I'd love to be that person for you. All you got to do is go to workwithnick.com, fill out the brief application there. We'll hop on a call, discuss how I might be able to best serve you and help you so you can get even faster results than everybody else out there and beat your competition, frankly. But the real thing is you don't really have competition. Your only competition is you. I listened to this great video, I guess it's called, from Simon Sinek called The Infinite Game. And it just got me thinking that really your competition is not is not your other people in your industry that you're trying to, beat. Your real competition is you. And I found that to be true even on the mats when I'm rolling Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I found that in business and in life. If I'm constantly looking to compare myself to the other people in my industry, then I'm in this weird kind of hamster wheel grind. Instead, if I look inside and I say, well, what do we do this month that we could do better next month, right? How can I serve my clients or my customers better this month, rather better than last month? How can I improve, the metrics that I'm looking at internally rather than comparing them externally? All of a sudden, the game is internal, and not only is it a better game to play, but now you're your own competition. And if you improve on those things, you end up winning on the outside as well. So really the case in point here is, coming off this competition, being my second competition, being filled with, jitters and nerves, going in, coming away with gold, and being really stoked about entering my next one and my next one and my next one. The lessons are simple. There is no way at all that I could have accomplished this if I didn't have my personal coaches. And I use the word coaches. I'm not a fan of that term necessarily, but my personal instructors, my personal mentors, my personal coaches who eliminate the guesswork, where I don't have to sit there and guess, oh, this is what I think I need to do to improve my game. They simply tell me, and I'm just part of the team. I'm the front-facing part of the team, but each team member plays their role. All my coaches play their role. I simply listen, and I get a much better result. And that's literally how I'm able to compete against folks who are been in the game for 3, 2, 3, 4 years longer than me, who have 2, 3, 4 years more experience than me, who've been winning 2, 3 times more than I have, and I'm still able to come out and pull out wins. And for me, frankly, the win is not the fact that I beat the other guy who was up against me. The win was the fact that I'm able to prove that with hard work, dedication, focus, and the right team, I can do things that I thought I was never capable of doing. So, what does that mean for you? I want you to look at your life and your business right now, and I want you to think about where are the areas where you're just trying to go about it on your own, taking the courses and the podcasts and the YouTube University, attending conference after conference, just filling yourself with immense amounts of information, and then being overwhelmed and being frustrated and really not knowing what to do next, not because you're not intelligent, but because you have 347 things on your to-do list. You don't know where to start, and then when you do start, you're like, oh, I don't know if this is right for me. And then when you try to do that, all these different things get in the way, and frankly, things become real difficult, and rather than making the forward progress that you should and could be making, instead you find yourself at a standstill. In fact, maybe even taking a few steps back, because you're frustrated and you're overwhelmed and you just want the fastest path to get your desired outcome, whatever that might be for you. And so I challenge you today, whether it's me or not, but I challenge you to find the coach. Coaches know secrets. Coaches have been there and done that, right? Find the coach who is doing what you want to be doing, who has the acumen to be able to guide you through the process. That's step one. And then step two is to be the best darn student you possibly can. Because all my coaches could have told me, do this, do this, do this, and I could be like, no, I know my own way, I'm just going to do it on my own. But the results come from you following through and executing on the plan that was set out for you. So find that person, commit to that coach or that program or that group, whatever it is that's going to get you there. And if you want me to be that person, again, workwithnick.com, workwithnic.com is an opportunity for me to be that person for you. Look, those people have done it for me. I've had coaches in mentorship, in business, in health, in sport, in all these things that I'm trying to get better at in my life, in parenting, in being a great husband. And without those things, I would have never been able to make the progress that I have made now, and I want to encourage you to do the same. So if that's me, workwithnick.com, check it out. Let's hop on a call, see how I might be able to help you, or if that's someone else, that is fine as well. What I encourage you to do, though, is to look into it, because I'm so tired and kind of like heartbroken to hear about all these people who went out, started a business, have a successful business, hit a ceiling because they've gone as far as they can on their own, and now they're struggling and overwhelmed because they're hearing every guru and every expert tell them you need to do these 1,001 things. And frankly, they can't do them all, and it's not the right plan, and there is no one-size-fits-all. You've got to know what's specifically right for you, execute on that plan to be able to get the result. So I hope that helps. All the best, folks. Have a wonderful day, and I will check in with you again real soon. Talk then.